Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the public statement hearing for Canisteo Wind Energy LLC. Public statement hearing case number 23-E-0297. All lines are muted upon entry. The hearing will begin shortly. Thank you.
Okay, it is now 5:30. Ms. Christian, are you ready to go on the record?
On the record.
I call case 23E-0297, Petition of Canisteo Wind Energy, LLC, for an original certificate of public convenience and necessity, granting a lightened regulatory regime and approval of construction financing. Good afternoon and welcome. My name is Ashley Moreno, and I am an administrative law judge with the Department of Public Service, and I've been assigned to preside over this public statement hearing. Joining me this afternoon are Joanne Palmatira, Joseph White, and Sangeeta Kailas from the Department's Office of Consumer Services, who will be providing technical assistance. This public statement hearing was noticed on December 12, 2023. This hearing is intended to allow public comment on a petition filed by Canisteo Wind Energy, LLC, on June 2, 2023, seeking a certificate of public convenience and necessity pursuant to Section 68 of the Public Service Law. Canisteo also requests that the Commission find and determine that Canisteo is entitled to a lightened regulatory regime and seeks authority to enter into indebtedness pursuant to Public Service Law, Section 69, and pledge a security interest in its facilities as collateral for the repayment of debt. The New York State Public Service Commission will be the decision maker in this case. The commission consists of 6 members, the chairperson, Rory Christian, and commissioners Diane Berman, James Alisi, John Howard, David Zaleski, and John Majori. Before I open the hearing for public comment, I will just provide a quick overview of the procedural background and go over the process for commenting today. Canisteo has received certificates of environmental compatibility and public need for its facilities, namely the Canisteo Wind Energy Project and a related electric transmission facility. Canisteo must also obtain Certificate of Public Convenience and Necessity, or a CPCN, from the Public Service Commission to proceed with construction. Canisteo filed a petition with the Commission seeking a CPCN on June 2nd, 2023. So this hearing is being held to receive public comment on whether the Commission should grant the CPCN and whether the Commission should find that Canisteo as a wholesale generator is entitled to a lightened regulatory regime and whether its proposed construction financing should be approved. The Commission's review under Public Service Law, Section 68, will not duplicate or supplant the determinations that have already been made by the Board of Electric Generation Siting and the Environment for the wind facility, generation facility, and the Commission with respect to the transmission facility in granting the certificates related to those facilities. So for today's hearing, I'll just briefly go over, this is not an evidentiary hearing or question and answer session, but rather an opportunity for members of the public to offer comments on the petition filed by Canisteo. The statements today will become part of the administrative record in this proceeding. We do have a court reporter on the line who will be preparing a transcript of the hearing, which will be publicly available on the Department of Public Service website. Today's hearing is not the only opportunity for public comment. If you did not register to speak today, but you would like your views to be considered by the Commission, you can submit comments on the Department's website, by email, by regular mail, or by phone. And all of the comments that we do receive will be given equal consideration regardless of how they are submitted. Comments are requested by this Friday, January 5th, 2024, but will be considered throughout the pendency of the case. And if you are joining us electronically, the other ways to comment on the petition are on your screen. So with that, we will turn to taking public comments. We do not have any registered speakers for this evening's hearing. So I will open it up to anyone in attendance who would like to speak but did not register to do so. If you would like to make a statement and you have logged in electronically, please use the raise hand icon on your screen. If you've called in today, and I don't believe we have any folks on the phone, but to the extent that we do, please press *3 on your telephone, and that will indicate to us that you would like to make a statement. So if there are any members of the public on the line who would like to make a statement, we'll just pause for a moment and give you the opportunity to either use the raise hand function or to press *3 on your phone if you would like to make a statement this evening. And I am not seeing any members of the public who are indicating an interest in speaking. So in light of that, because we don't have any registered speakers and there are no members of the public at the moment who are on the line that would like to make a statement, I will hold the record open for another 10 minutes or so until about, I guess, 10 of, so until 5:50. I will hold the record open. During that time, I'll go off the record, and if during that period any additional members of the public join the meeting and would like to make a statement, at that point we will go back on the record. Otherwise, we will go back on the record to conclude the hearing. So with that, please go off the record.
Off the record.
Thank you. Good afternoon. I believe we've been joined by another member of the public. This is the public statement hearing for the Canisteo wind petition. We are off the record at the moment. No members of the public had registered to speak, and I had previously opened up the hearing for any member of the public who has joined to make a statement. If you have recently joined and would like to make a statement on the record, please let us know by using either the raise hand function, or if you have called in, to press *3 on your telephone so that we can recognize you and unmute your line so that you may make a statement. Again, if you've just joined and you would like to make a statement this evening, please let us know by pressing either the raise hand function if you're participating electronically, or by pressing *3 on your phone if you are participating by phone. Thank you. Good evening, this is Judge Moreno. If you've just joined us, we are here for the public statement hearing regarding Canisteo Wind Energy's request pursuant to Public Service Law Sections 68 and 69 for a certificate of public convenience and necessity, as well as financing approval and a request for a lightened regulatory regime. If you have just joined us, we have no persons who have registered to speak at this evening's public statement hearing. We are off the record at the moment. If you have just joined and would like to make a statement on the record, please let us know by either using the raise hand function if you are participating electronically, or by pressing *3 on your telephone if you would like to make a statement and you are participating by phone. And Ms. Kylis, I don't see any raised hands. Is that your same understanding?
Yes, Your Honor, I do not see any raised hands.
Okay, thank you. So just for the folks who have joined us, we will be going back on the record in just a moment or so to close out. Since we have no members of the public who would like to make a statement. Again, if you would like to make a statement this evening, please press *3 on your telephone, or if you could use the raise hand function, that will alert us to your interest in making a statement. Okay, it is now 5:50. I'll just ask one more time for the folks who are joining us this evening. If you would like to make a statement, please indicate so by using the raise hand function or pressing *3 on your telephone. And Ms. Kyles, could you just, we'll go back on the record and I'll just confirm it then. Ms. Christian, could we go back on the record?
Back on the record.
Thank you. So during the time that we were off the record, we had several persons join this meeting. However, no member of the public indicated an interest in making a statement on the record. And I asked once again, and I'll do it for the last time now, any of the folks who are in attendance, if you would like to make a statement on the record, if you could press *3 on your telephone if you've joined by phone, or use the raise hand function. We would like to hear your statement if you would like to make it. And I'm seeing no raised hands. And Ms. Kyles, could you just confirm that as well?
Yes, Your Honor, there is no raised hand from the public.
Okay, great. So with that then, I would like to thank everyone for taking the time to attend the public statement hearing this evening. I would remind you that you may submit comments throughout this proceeding by the other means described earlier that are also included in the notice of the public statement hearing. We do ask that any statements be submitted by this Friday, January 5th. And with that, my thanks to Ms. Kyles and Mr. Palmatier and Mr. White for their operational and technical assistance, and of course our court reporter. So with that, thank you again for your participation and your attention this evening. Our hearing is now concluded. Please go off the record.
Off the record.
Okay, thank you very much. Thanks all. Have a good evening.
Good evening.